Morning, everyone. Um, I'm just gonna be brief. I'm not feeling too well this morning. Um, so most of the stocks that we talked about on Sunday, I've seen them playing out Monday and yesterday. And the main, we still don't have a clear direction. And that's why I've just posted we need to look out for pullbacks. Because if we have stocks not breaking the, like, for instance, SPY, if it doesn't break 459, or even if it breaks it, but doesn't go all the way to 479, that's the all-time high, then we should be looking at pullbacks. We've been having like somehow consolidation for the past around 6 days, over a week. So if you look at we had a doji here, another doji. We've had indecision for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So it's important to see, like I said on Sunday, it's important to see what happens on Monday and Tuesday, because those are what the Monday and Tuesday were going to tell us what is going to happen for the rest of the week. So today we're seeing a bounce, but the bounce could mean two things. Don't just assume it's gonna be we're going to heaven. Been trending up without a break. So we need a pullback for us to get another momentum. Either we're going to get the momentum or we're going to get a pullback, because we've been trending up for 1, 2. Today is day 21 from when we started going up from 409. So for 21 days, we've been trending up and consolidating. So we know 21 is a multiple of 3. So it's important to see what happens today. If we're not breaking this 459, then we're looking at possible pulling back. And we know the 1 to 3 pullback means you're gonna create 3 lower lows, and sometimes we know a pullback can last 3 to 6 days. So I'm more of, even if we go up, if we are not retesting this level, or even if we break it slightly, but we still don't go to 479, we should be looking at puts or pullback from today, maybe today into the rest of the week. Okay, as much as we're supposed to be bullish, November, we have been bullish. Usually November, December, January are bullish months, but in between we still have to get pullback. The same way, August, September, October usually bearish months, but we had pullbacks here. So we dropped, we had a pullback here, then we dropped, we had another pullback here. Because that's how the trend moves. We just don't drop. As we go down, we still pull back to create lower highs. So as we go up, we have to pull back to get a momentum higher. Okay, I just want to gauge your expectations so that you're not caught up in the pullback and just think, oh, we're going to have it. We need that pullback. I've been saying that since last week. We need the pullback to get the momentum. We've been stuck at this 456 for long. Okay, so that's what we're watching for SPY and QQQ, and mostly semiconductor stocks. We've seen some of them already started pulling back, especially after Nvidia reported earnings last week. Yeah. QQQ, you can see it has those indecision that I've been talking about. So we have 3 already. It's Friday, yesterday. Those indecision. We like those indecision because when somebody makes a decision, then it carries the day. So whoever makes a decision, either we're going to continue up or we're going to pull back. But I'm more on the side of up. So for pullback, for SPY, the for SPY, usually we go back to 444, then 438. So we're looking at the pullback, especially um, minute we're breaking or trying to test that 444 level. We are looking at 444, 438, going downwards, or you can do 50% of a high level we have here. If we're gonna hit 459, then you're looking at 50 points divided by 2, that's 25. So 59 by minus 25, you're getting 435. So 435 is also a key level. So that's the 50% in case we are pulling back. Any level above it, it means we're going to continue up. If we have a pullback less than 2 days, we're going up. If you have a pullback 3 days, we're going up. Any pullback up to 6 days, then we'll have continuation. The minute you're pulling back and it's more than 6 days, then it means it's longer pullback. You should be looking at going back to these lower levels. Okay? Or QQQ, we have 378. We have 378 and 374, 368. This previous support here, this came from 440, 342. The way we hit 393. So you can do the 50% in this way. Pulling back 50% should be around that 374 key level. The minute you break 374, we have 368. That's the key level. So for pullback, if we are rejecting the 3 lower lows, then it means we still have a strong bullish trend. But if we are pulling back, we're looking at possible 3 to 6 days. That's the normal duration for a. Okay. So that's just the general market. Okay. So we had stocks that reported earnings. All these stocks is just due for a. We see it rejected going low below 200. Okay. And it was supposed to have posted levels in the stocks level channel. So if stocks are not hitting the target level going up, then we're looking at possibly the pullback. Now, so this on the weekly also just had like an inverse head and shoulder. It means at some point you're supposed to go back to 268. So we still have some room to go up. We just need that pullback. The longer the pullback is delayed, the more impatient the market becomes. And then we'll need the Feds to say something and then make the market drop or make us continue up. So we might need some news or the Feds to say something if we are still in this consolidation phase. Okay. So this is gonna be, so let's see. So most everything you're counting is 21 days. So today, whatever happens today is important because today is a multiple of 3. Now, if you look at crowd, as it was approaching up, the range became smaller and smaller and smaller. Like here, it was creating big ranges as it was going up, and then barely retesting this level and going above it. So any stock that has reported earnings, if it's not going higher, um, so these ones we have to go to these. The target level. The crowd is not going to 228, then plan for pullback. Just be prepared for the pullback. I don't want you guys to be good. Um, the next target level for crowd is 234, but if it doesn't go to 228, we'll use this as our nearest. Then it means we're gonna look for this this 200, this rejection week should be our guide. So if you're not going to 234, then you are getting puts, and possibly this should be our target to pull back. Um, I don't want anyone to be caught off guard. Even Tesla, I know all these stocks were meant to have a zigzag, go up, go down, but um, don't be caught in that. Okay, so workday always is good, usually very slow, but it's usually a good earnings play. When I compare it to Snow and CRM, Workday usually performs better when it comes to earnings. Um, Snow, after last year when it was just dropping and dropping, the Workday usually is good uh, uh, even post year, but sometimes can be slow in the moves. If you look at the ranges, the way it moves, very slow and very small ranges, but can be a good play for earnings. Here it went up. After this, it went up. And then here it was this was no, February. It was consolidating, pullback, and then went up. It doesn't make those huge moves compared to these other stocks. The range is very small. Takes its time. Like here, if you had gotten a call here, you would, if you were in it before earnings, you would be holding, maybe saying playing into ER. So this was the previous support, resistance, which has been broken. I don't like it because of it moves very slow and also very very small ranges. But it trends up. It's just that it's not uh adrenaline rush like many people love those adrenaline rush stocks. The range is not as big. So even this has an inverse head and shoulder. So it means eventually it will go back to 307. Okay? So we came down here, then almost looked like a shoulder, which one is higher than the other one. but eventually we can go back to 307. So from 307 to 128, obviously it has broken 50%. So we need, I know it has broken this level pre-market after reporting earnings. So we need to look at it going to, this is the next target level, 282, and then 307. I know pre-market it has broken 255. Does it 261? Okay. So it's a very it doesn't make a lot of big ranges like other stocks, but it's usually a good post year, and sometimes if you catch the move pre-earnings. So the next target level is 282. If it doesn't go to that, expect a pullback. So if the general market, like you see SPY and QQQ are pulling back, then expect all these other stocks to pull back. And today is Wednesday. Usually call it Tech Wednesday. Okay. So I'm gonna look also at, I know Into. So Into even last earnings didn't do much during the overnight, but it did well post year. So some stocks, they are not good for gambling, especially if you have such a kind of thing. This is what gives you motive for IV crash. You want a stock that is, if it's going up like Workday, it's just going up. But when you have this going down and then going up, this is what like what we got with ZS, crashed all those contracts. So this can be room for IV crash. So it's usually very good post year and into trends for days, whether it's pullback is days. You see, overnight is not very good, but post year, when you get a direction, it will go up. Okay, not very good for swing, but post year the best. When it identifies a trend, it will go and trend for days. So keep a watch of Into. Okay, so we broke this 558 558 level. I know this stock went to 700, yeah, went to 700. So most of these stocks after COVID, they created a inverted head and shoulder. So they are trying to go back to where they came from. Okay, so 623. I think I gave the levels. It's supposed to go to 600 or something. So if it's not going up, pull back and then continuation up. It's been trending for not a very good trend, in my opinion. Those red all the time. When you see such red, it's not a good indication. So it's going up, pull back, going up, pull back, going up, pull back, going up, pull back. So this has been going on. Think all these stocks, if you see, it's the same 21 days. So it's been consolidating. So you want a stock reporting earnings that looks like this. This is a good indication because it's been consolidating. So we either gonna get a pull, gonna get a pullback. Jeff, I love your style. You're doing this in bed. I like it. Okay. So when you see a stock going to report earnings and you're seeing such moves, you see what happened here? Consolidation drop. Okay. Consolidation went up. Consolidation drop. So we want to see what happens today. We know this is usually good post year. So either the same thing, I'm expecting pullback. I know you guys don't like it, but that's what I want. We might not make some good move, not unless we get a good pullback. Okay. So for this, we are looking at it, it can possibly go back to 550. 550, 525. I think that's the previous 525 or something. 525, 550, 525. But I know if if it keeps going up, we're looking at it going all the way to 600. Now, snow, I don't know why I feel I know I don't have a trend, any strategy for snow, but looks like it might be bullish. I just, uh, why is it 200? Oh, I don't pretty at all. Oh, so the same year consolidation. So we know last time, snow, since last year, it's just not been its normal self when it comes to earnings. So here consolidation drop last in May, and then here not so much movement. I know last year snow was really good when it came to earnings because they were bearish, it was just dropping, dropping, dropping. But since it started being bullish this year, it's not the same. Like here, I think this was when it started being last time it hit 200. Okay? And then since then it was just coming down, the way to 122, then 119, then 128, it started going back up. So snow is not usually the best for earnings, but I don't know why this time. Hmm. Looks like they might want to go to 200. But you know me, I don't gamble snow since last year. I don't know whether we gamble on it or wait. But they've been struggling. Last year, they were struggling and I don't know, they gave us the guidance. Mm. Ah, problem when you have a stock reporting and is that there's no particular strategy for it. It's just, I just usually just leave it. That's what was the case for um, crowd into, um, I think my bias for Workday, I didn't look at it. But this, I don't have any strategy for it. CRM is gonna be zigzag. I don't know if CRM and crowd the same. Since last year when they were dropping, I don't know. We'll just wait. And this is not a good sign. All this going up, back, going up, back, not just a clean going up. Then it's been consolidating for the past since this last week. So I have no idea if this is gonna be a good gamble. Okay? But there's nothing I always say I would rather wait post year. That's just my motto. Meta, so it was supposed to break 3 43, 42. So today, if anything is not going to break the previous support, previous resistance, just look at puts. I know that's not what you guys want to hear, especially Leroy. But that's the situation. If we are not breaking the previous highs, just look at puts. I don't know why Meta is here. I'm sorry guys, I'm just not feeling too well today. Where is Meta here? Just look at Mera today. I don't know why it's here, but it's supposed to be a key top watch today. For some reason I forgot it. Don't look at it. We know all these stocks are creating all-time high, not all-time high, 52-week high. If they don't pull back, then we have continuation. The same way we're seeing with Pan W, it reported earnings, just a slight pullback and then it's continuing up. So we still have room for Tesla. This is 384. We still have room for it to go to 384. I'm just, my head is not in the right place. But Meryl, you're supposed to look at it today for some reason. So on the weekly, it also has inverse head and shoulder. So all these stocks are the same. Since we post-COVID we dropped, they created these lows, then we are going back up. So if you look, this is the inverted head, this is the left shoulder, right shoulder, then we're going back to this level. It's just that the same way we were coming down, we were hitting lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So the same way going up, higher low, higher high. Okay, so please look at it today. I just don't remember why it's here today. Okay, Bitcoin. I told you guys Bitcoin is trying to head back to 40,000. So when Bitcoin is running up, you will see those, it's now stuck like at 38. It kind of wants to head back to 40,000. So as long as it's running, you're looking at MSTR, you're looking at Coin, Riot, Mara, all those all those crypto stocks. Crypto stocks. Now, sometimes when the market is trending up, you'll have crypto not doing so much, or you'll have it inverse. When the market is going down, you have the crypto going up. Sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes they're going up together. The same thing with gold. You might have gold going up and SPY coming down, or you're having them the same time. So always look at the two of them. Gold. So for gold, we have GLD and GDX. Those are the stocks you can trade options. And then for Bitcoin, we have MSTR Coin, Riot, and Mara. That when the market is not doing much, look at those two different sectors, gold and Bitcoin. Okay, because you can find some good places like Coin. Coin can head, we talked about Coin, and we said on Sunday it can head 135. Okay, so when you're looking at Bitcoin and you're seeing Bitcoin is still trending up, just hold on to those Bitcoin stocks. I know MSTR can be expensive, but you can trade Coin Mara, or Riot. And we spoke about this on Sunday. And D, Donna, you are in charge of coin. Okay, so whenever you're seeing it needs to break, it still hasn't broken that 535. It's a very strong resistance, that 535. Those are resistance from previous, when it was trending up or coming down. It's a very strong resistance. So it needs to break it for it to continue up. It hit that first time and then dropped all the way to 459. So we want to see the second attempt. If it's going to try to attempt to break that 535 again, especially if Bitcoin keeps going up. Okay, so you're looking, coin is doing really well, but MSTR seems to have to be struggling to break that 535. So look at it today. If it's going to go to 535. If not, then we expect another pullback. So we're looking at 495, 480. But for coin, I don't know why same sector and coin is just being is going up. The other day I was really pissed. I was putting money into my Forex account and they're charging, their rates have gone up. It's like half the money you're putting in, you're giving it to them. So this was meant to go to 135 and I see it has hit 130. So if it doesn't go to 135, 146, then expect a pullback. Okay, but look at Bitcoin. If you have the market going down, you might probably have this sector together with gold trending up. So for gold, you're looking at GLD. Okay, so this is what I'm like. When we have SPY was just stagnated, you will see gold would be trending up. So sometimes they can go the same direction, or sometimes if you have the stock market is not doing much, people move their money from the stocks to gold. Okay, I know this doesn't move much, but it came from 182, it has hit 190. It can go all the way to 200 if we're having that pullback and we have gold trending up. Okay, so if we look at gold, it has gone back to if you're trading the stock market, you have to know what is happening all over the place. It has gone back to 2000. Okay, so we still have gold above 2000, and then we have the stocks, SPY and everything else dropping. Then this might go on, gold might continue going up. So you're looking at GDX and GLD. Okay, sorry guys, I have to go. I'm not feeling too well today. But the same stocks we were looking at, if you, whatever stocks you're looking at is the same, the same thing. But I'm just telling you guys to be cautious because we're due for a pullback. We're due for a pullback. So if you're trading or you'll be scalping calls, just have that at the back of your mind. We're due for a pullback. And then still look at the stocks that I talked about that we wanted the pullback: Coast, AVGO, Lulu, Amazon, okay, even Tesla. So be cautious of Tesla. If it's not going to 265, expect that pullback again. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I have to go. I'm just not feeling too well this morning. Even Marie is not feeling too well. I don't know, we are catching a cold or something. Any questions?
No, it's okay. Virginia, go take
Hope you
care.
feel better.
Yeah, go take care of yourself.
Thank you. Where is Dawn and Dell?
Thank you, Virginia. Feel better. I'm looking at coin. I'm gonna try to alert as much as possible today.
Yeah. Coin, Roku, Tesla, Meta, and JPM and GS. Those stocks I've put in the top watch today. Please look at them because I've looked at something just last minute and put them there.
Okay.
Okay, Dawn, sign us off, and Dell.
All right, guys, let's make this money.
Yay. Where is Dell today? Dell. Okay, guys. See you.
Okay.